Welcome to the Dungeon House, where a bunch of regular people with regular jobs gather to play Dungeons and Dragons. We aren't professionals, so if you hear food ASMR or a baby in the back, just understand it's normal. This show is recommended for those 13 and up. The music you'll hear is brought to you by William Heaton and various other artists. We're glad that you're here to share in the fun and laughter, as well as the challenges along the way. So come on into our home, take a seat on the couch, and enjoy the Dungeon House.
Let's go. Ugh. Yeah. So I need him. Mhm. Offensive skills. Where enemies. So I really like that. I have that. So that's that. Get that. Should go for there. Greater random state.
We're live, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this rest of the way set up.
No. I think Adelaide is sick.
Sick. Whoa!
I wouldn't play it.
What am I taking?
I was going to tell you. I probably wouldn't play it. The most.
Big palm for her character. That needs to happen though. We'll just keep playing. That's about as much as we can do.
That's his voice now.
David, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Do we sound good?
Yee, you always sound good.
We can tell David on break.
We're good.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Or we could just put it to break right now. I don't think we're off starting. Crashed.
You're fine. What? Yeah, what?
Is that what he's doing? Yeah. Yeah, you. Is that a strider bike? It's backwards. Backwards. Are you crashing into things on purpose now? Oh!
Dang it.
You love your PC, Chase?
I do really like my new PC. David, I have a PC now.
Heck yeah, dude. That's gotta be exciting.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Heck yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear.
No, it's very clean.
Is that the news?
Yes.
Yes. Partially. That's my name.
What
That's my-
else?
Don't worry about it.
But I'm pretty excited. I also bought the Oblivion remaster, and I've only put like 3 hours into it, but I'm really enjoying it.
The Oblivion remaster is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, I had
Why did I get another?
Oblivion back in the day, but I never finished it because I had it on like my mom's Dell Tower computer, and it just didn't run very well. It couldn't handle it, and
No.
so it's nice to be able to actually play Oblivion for like truly the first time now, and I know it's falling apart.
Okay.
It's like falling apart. It's kind of gone. What's falling apart?
D&D.
D&D is falling apart?
No, this.
Oh.
A little loud.
What are you having for dinner, David?
I haven't eaten anything today, actually.
Okay. Are you planning to eat?
I need to.
Should.
You should.
What?
Hey, the book. The book.
Dude, you are just living life. You got your One hand holding a pizza, one hand holding your bike. Oh, excuse you.
That's cute.
It's Katrina!
Hello.
Hey.
You want some pizza, Katrina?
No, thank you. I'm just looking for paper towel.
Oh, they're all there. Please?
Can I use this paper towel for the?
Yeah.
Hi, Leaf. Yes. Hi. Hi. Are you going to get in your car? Oh, tonight's. That's not D&D night.
It is.
It's Friday.
Oh, I thought it was Thursday.
It used to be. We moved it a couple months back.
Where's Tori?
She has a piece of pizza though, and she's gonna work on it. She's reading a book.
Okay.
So she's okay, and I'm watching her.
Gets me every time.
Can I see your face, David? Please.
Yeah. Where's my thing? Right there. Hello.
I think he's going.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
It's good to see you. I'll have to send you. I won't have it all the way cleanly put together until Sunday. But Sunday, I'll have all the wire management and cable management
Oh, heck yeah.
on the outside. Everything with the PC, it's done. I just need to clean up like my monitor wires and charging wire cords and stuff like that.
That's exciting.
So once it's done, I'll have to. I also need to figure out how to change the RGB on it
RGB.
because I want everything to be white. And there's some things that I didn't worry about getting RGB on, and there's some things that do have RGB. I'm like, I just want all white.
White. White looks good, dude.
It does look good. I think I'm pretty happy with it. McKay and his boss really pulled through. They helped me find the parts, build the PC, and I had to leave early, or like they had to get going on Monday, and it wasn't quite done. I said, I won't be able to be there tomorrow, but we can finish it on Wednesday. And they said, don't worry about it. We'll do it. And they finished it for me. So I bought parts for a PC, and then they put it together for me, basically. And anything that I did, they were like,
It basically was like you bought a pre-built, except for it was better.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's good at least. I need a couple of more fans, and eventually I think my next thing I'll upgrade is a better cooling system. It's not a bad one. It's a pretty good one. But
I'm glad.
Would you do liquid?
I think that's the only thing I really can do. I think I got top of the line for
Liquid or Noctura fans? Noctura.
what? You're gonna show me? All right, where are you going?
Double 16s. All right.
What's showing me? Your bike? Oh, I don't want your pizza. That's yours.
60-1.
You gonna sit down right there? You want to sit on your dad's plate? No?
Hey. Thank you. Okay. Chase is gonna get back to what he was doing, okay, bud?
Is that okay? All right.
All right.
Thanks for showing me. All right. Hey guys, it's D&D time. Just so you guys know, Brandon will not be here. He ended up getting roped into a gallery thing showing off some of his work from this last semester.
Oh,
But
cool.
he'll be back next time. Hopefully, as long as you guys can get far enough in the dungeon to where he'll be there. You guys don't get far enough today, it is what it is. So. But other than that, I think we can talk about what happened last time.
Turn around. Move you guys' chair.
McKay or David? I think you guys had some
There you go.
of the most exciting news for your characters from what happened last time. Would one of you be willing to do the recap?
I vote McKay. I'll do it next
You
time.
vote for McKay? He's cutting brownies right now, technically. Oh, he's done.
Oh.
I'm a landowner now.
You got some
Well-
donors.
Bold myself and Elia invested in hundreds of acres of land.
Yes. And mines.
And mines. Mm-hmm.
Slightly used mines.
So one is cursed potentially, but also has the biggest payoff, you know? I imagine if you've seen the meme of like the guy, and he's like just about to get to the diamonds, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Everyone else was like that with this mine, but then they all got cursed. So, you know, we're going to go end it.
So the biggest payoff is souls.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stay here. I'm helping them.
It was all in a super Las Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. It's gonna be a thing.
And then,
I'm gonna finish it.
what else? We stayed in town for a bit. No, I was going to call you Benny. Matt. We got some sneezing dust from a card.
Mm-hmm.
A pistol I was given by Destiny became magic, so that was cool.
I got a new leg.
New leg.
New leg. That good. All right. Anything else?
I think that's it. Maybe take a rest.
You guys have.
We did, yeah.
And you're at the beginning of the dungeon? Or should I say the mine?
Hey, come here. Come show Dad.
Go show Dad. I'm gonna finish my pizza. Can you go
Just
show
keep-
Dad?
All right. So you guys find yourselves.
We find ourselves.
You found yourselves. Had a good mindful moment.
During the friends we made along the way.
Exactly. But then you get to the entrance of the mine. As you peer into the black abyss before you, the sweltering sun behind, looking over the craggy landscape, this seems like the spot. The dowsing rods point the way deeper inwards. And that is all there is to it.
Well, heck yeah.
All right, you cast light. Do you want to cast it just on a piece of your armor, or like onto just a rock nearby?
I can go back.
Now you have a glowing rock.
I like it.
Ooh, okay.
And now I need the gravity rocks, and then these two could be married or something.
What? You have little rock babies.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was Hayes that just said "oof." I was like, he knew.
It's
I've been there too, bud. Don't worry. Sometimes you just gotta eat meal in the car.
This is excellent. I always knew that I was meant for the mines somehow, yo. I just can see really, really well in the dark.
Well, I'm glad you can, because I can't see Jack. Actually, no, I think I can't. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been in the dark.
Does anybody need this rock? Are we good to just...
No, it's best to keep it, probably, you know?
I can't see the rock. Do you want it? Yeah, thanks.
What do you do with this rock?
Don't eat it.
Look deeply into it.
Burn his retinas.
Um,
Enjoy this thing. Nice or bleeding.
now, they said that this was a cursed mine.
There's a sign up above that says "Cursed Mine." Do not enter.
Do we know what the curse is?
People that go in don't come out. I believe that's what they said. I assume death.
But like, do you think it's like monsters are in here or like what?
It could be the wizard.
Yes. Well,
People started going missing. Yeah.
do you think it would be worth it to hide our tracks going into the mine?
Also,
I mean, we were being pursued by people,
Okay.
so maybe.
it's fine.
But then we lose them?
Maybe. I'm okay. I'm gonna stay here. Perhaps we should. I was please.
If you feel like it is necessary, then I can do it.
Let's do it. I think so as well.
Yeah, baby.
Please go.
Outside, but Tata went upstairs. You want to go see Tata? Go get her. I will then pull out one of my cards and one that has like what looks to be like a shadowy like figure on it, and it kind of like moves and then vanishes. And I'll pass it up Trace as I flick the card into the air to cast sizzles and burns.
Perfect. Okay. For the next hour, you guys can pass without a trace. Would you guys like to roll a stealth check at this time as well?
Yeah, sure.
Everyone roll, add +10 to your usual check from pass without trace.
All right.
Just so you know, Opal, you will be rolling with disadvantage since you're wearing heavy armor.
Well, I was 27, but now I'm at a 11.
Oh.
I got a 12.
What that? I
Uh,
did so good, and then you said, "Oh, make sure."
31?
31? Okay.
Nope, higher than that. I'm sorry. 34. Not that it makes a big difference, but
Elia, what'd you get?
A 12. Nat 1 + 1 + 10.
I got 2.
-1
Minus what?
+10. Mac, what'd you get?
25.
25.
we're like split halfway.
Yeah, it's interesting. Elia and Opal are just like standing there, like, all right. They're kind of
Wait, we're
proud.
supposed to be sneaking? Why is everybody crouching?
Yeah. Let's be like, all right, pass that trace. I am sneaky now. Just walk in the hole.
I don't know if we. That's the thing. I don't know if we really are like super sneaky. It's more of just a precaution.
It's more of you're just passing without a trace.
Yeah.
I'd say we're less sneaking, and more trying to leave no trace.
Yeah,
Right? We're not sneaking
Cautionary.
anything, we're just erasing our tracks.
just cautionary.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just really obviable.
Yeah. After a few minutes, you guys of walking into the mine. I'd like someone to make
Is there a marching? Do we have a marching order? Do we need a
Probably
marching order?
I actually like that idea. We'll set up one. Who would like to go first?
I think it should be probably Elia, because Elia.
Why me?
I was gonna say, Mr. I can see amazing in the dark. Maybe it should be you.
Well, I can, but as the owner of the mine, that might be, you know.
So you want to kill your partner and buy their land?
No, we'll.
That seems really sketchy.
See.
We'll now come back.
That's how you want to play it.
No. I was going to say that me and Elia walk in the front of everyone else, but she,
Oh,
in
so now
front,
your land
'cause
is
lady is-
prideful.
because ladies
You think-
first.
You think you're better than us, huh?
I didn't ever say that.
I don't know.
You just want the lady to be attacked first?
No, I'm not saying. You guys are twisting my words. All right.
Well, they said it was a
All right.
cursed
Raise your
mine.
hand if you want to go in the front, then. All right, Opal, take it away.
Miss, oh man, I'm a woman. I ain't bending nobody.
There's nails.
Top one people hate.
Oh, dang it, I made a reaction. Now I think it's funny. Well, I kind of coughed back in myself.
Come here, dude. So
Who's
Opal's
next?
in the lead.
That's good.
I will go in the middle.
Middle.
I don't know.
What?
Do we want?
No haste.
Well, if you're going in the middle, I should probably be in the middle.
Then Alaya will be the second, and Adelaide will be somewhere between you and I.
Go ahead.
You look around. Elvis gone. With that, you guys enter the mine. Now, I need someone to do a perception check.
Leave those at the front.
Why those at the front? Opal, would you be willing to do a perception check?
No.
I have this one.
Wait, what is he asking for, Faith?
Yeah.
Oh. You're getting yourself a brownie. Hayes, come here, let's play with some cars. Oh.
That's a 16.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
16.
There's hope.
You notice that after a little while, there seems to be a whistling sound coming from up ahead.
Like ominous whistling, or just
Like
wind
winds.
whistling?
It's kind of like more wind whistling, but it's like in a pattern. It's like,
Well, as I was
It comes-
saying,
stops for a second and then goes,
So someone's sleeping.
it sounds more like wind though. After a little bit too, you notice what feels to be kind of a gust of wind that blows and hits with you while you're walking.
Do you think someone's got
Does it blow in the pattern of the whistling?
Yes.
Cool.
And it's faintly warm.
it's somebody's breath?
as I was saying, it is very important that Opal goes first because we never know what is ahead of us in the night.
So you want me next?
No. You said that you are a strong, independent woman.
He just thinks you're the least likely to die.
Oh,
It gives him more time to run away.
No. Listen. Listen, I handled myself just fine.
Linda, listen.
Who's Linda?
Red, listen. Red, listen.
I'm trying to listen.
Okay. I apologize for interrupting. You may continue.
No, that's all I have to say. But
Oh, now he's pouting.
I can handle myself. It's all right.
You're doing great.
You come to a cross intersection. You can go behind or down one mine shaft, or ahead of you.
So it's a three-way fork.
Yeah, like ahead. It's like an intersection.
Which direction is the whistling coming from?
The left. You can kind of feel it blowing, and it's stronger now that you're here. It seems to kind of dissipate into the other three, but it's definitely coming from that left side.
Misty. Since I'm assuming you came back because I was not paying attention last time, you go down the left one.
Oh, good idea, Opal. Hey. Oh, wait. Oh, take a bath and go down it, please.
Oh.
You can go down that one or that?
So he'll go down the one that Misty went down.
No, listen.
And he grumbles back and walks the other direction. He goes about 5 feet and he stops.
Why are you stopping? Keep going.
He'll walk about 5 more feet.
No, although go far away, and I will look through your eyes. It'll be all right. Hey, Elia, where is Frosty?
Back at the house. Why?
Oh, I just didn't know where he was. I didn't know if you like keep him with you or like what.
Oh no, she's no, yeah, she's just at the house. Now that I guess I have a place for her to stay right now. So normally she stays with me.
I see. Well, probably best because if it was haunted, we do not want to bring her into it.
Yeah, no, I would like her to stay safe. So
I don't know. You know, animals sometimes they're like, you know, sometimes they keep in trouble and things like that.
I don't think Frosty's ever been in trouble before. So
I have a question. Do armadillos have dark vision?
That is a good question, indeed.
Let's ask Google.
Indeed, armadillos have. Armadillos see in the dark.
armadillos, are they nocturnal?
Armadillos have bones. 2 armadillos have leprosy. 2 armadillos have babies. 2 armadillos have a perfect.
I will look while we're sitting here at this intersection. I will look through Lane's eyes.
Giant armadillos have a dark vision of 60 feet.
Does he not have dark vision?
So we're trying to find out. Now I just need to ask, are armadillos nocturnal?
Hayes, come here.
I'll just text Holly then.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I thought she was.
No, you're good. He like just left.
See ya.
I have the stats. I can.
Yes, armadillos are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. They're typically most active during the late hours of the morning, especially during summer.
I will say I don't have it
the
listed.
heat of the day and the potential threats of humans.
I don't have it listed on this. If he does,
And is that a stat block from somewhere? Or-
yes, but it was one that is probably not an official one. It's probably just one that I found, and I think I texted you, and you said sent a thumbs up.
No, it's not on the stat block.
So,
But armadillos are nocturnal.
so I can add it, is what you're
So
saying.
you can add it.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Maybe go through Misty because I need to stop Hayes from bothering his mom.
Yes, you're good. Yeah, so after a little while, Misty comes to another intersection. This is kind of a Y. Well, you can't sense through her because she's not familiar, but she'll come back and relay through squawking that she came to. She'll draw on the ground with a stick, what looks to be a Y.
Well, could you tell? Can you hear? Yes, you can. You can hear me talking. Did one have more gust and whistling and warmer air?
They'll circle the Y to the right.
Can you go that way? Ooh, deeper.
It kind of she ruffles her feathers a little bit.
Do you not want to go? No.
It seems like something down there agitated her a little bit.
Okay, then you don't gotta go. It's okay.
After a little while,
Please.
you come to, or you see through the eyes of your familiar. He comes to a dead end.
Oh.
It looks like they were mining this direction and
And then just stop.
got to the end of it.
Well, you can come back now. Oh, he can't hear me. That's right. You can't.
He gets there and he looks around. Kind of sets down. Lays
I'll
down.
move him back.
He's about to take a nap.
Well, it's a dead end that way.
All right.
So that
Towards
is,
the ominous wind.
do any of us have a way to mark that this is like a dead end or something like that? Because I will need it probably for like, my plans, so I know how best to evaluate this property for what it is really worth.
Do you have any parchment or?
Do I look like I carry parchment on me?
Maybe?
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Well, I do not have anything special. What are you doing, baby? Well, let me see here. Go, good job.
Since this is a mine, are there like support beams?
Yeah, here there.
Take out my axe. Bam, bam, and X in that direction.
Perfect. In the direction that you're going, or
In the direction that
It was.
the dead end.
yeah, perfect. You can do that.
That is smart. You are smarter than many people give you credit for, I think.
You saying I look dumb?
Well, when did I? You keep twisting my words. Stop it.
Cause I don't like you. Cheap.
Well, so which way are we going to go?
Towards
Why
the
don't we
ominous
follow
wind.
the dowsing rods?
That's true.
Oh,
They're
okay.
currently pointing toward the rock.
In which direction?
Just a rock.
Because we're
Like
at a crossroads.
you guys kind of curved into it, and it looks like it's pointing. Just
Like it's not even pointing to a path.
it's
just
not
a-
pointing down one of the paths.
Right, right. But if we're coming in this way, is it pointing this direction or that direction?
No, that's great. It's kind of pointing like angular to the direction of the
The wind.
wind, but it is more pointing towards the path straight ahead rather than the one that has the breathing coming out of. Though it seems like it's pointing towards the most direct direction. It doesn't give a path to it. It just gives the direction
yeah.
Right. But if
like a compass.
if it's pointing in between those two pathways, right, we don't want to go in the opposite direction.
Unless that path went all the way around. And
Right.
connected.
Most likely.
You know that the other one doesn't because it's a dead end.
Oh, no, most likely.
Don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Stop.
Generally the same. This is
You're a
so.
thief.
I still vote for the ominous wind.
All right.
Yeah.
Well. All right. Let us take a vote. Everyone for the ominous wind.
I will go whatever direction you guys go.
Well, it is 2-1, so I think. I guess we'll go down the ominous wind one. It's alright.
Please.
You guys hear the chanting coming down from that side.
Agony.
As you guys make your way down there, you come to that Y intersection, and here you can feel what seems to be kind of a cloud. And you can see it with the light rod, a cloud of mist coming out. It seems almost to be steam coming from that Y intersection that Misty had pointed down, and it's in the cycle of the wind. Every time it comes out, you can see a big poof of this boom of steam coming back out.
Is it too hot? Is it hot? like you said, it was steam. Like we knew that this is an active volcano, right?
Yeah.
Is this the volcano? This is the volcano, right?
Yeah, this is a volcano.
Okay.
It's see how they describe it. Yeah, the steam's not hot enough to scald anyone. Who keep like if you kind of stay a little bit lower, you know, because it's kind of heat rises and stuff like that. But you can definitely feel like it's exfoliating your skin, and it's actually kind of nice. It's hot in here though.
I imagine Adelaide is really enjoying this steam.
She's
dry
hoping
heat.
it's helping the scar.
Oh yes. Yeah. Well, ladies, first you are in the lead, so continue onward, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, you can tell that Misty just didn't want to go down here because it seemed like it was hot. All right, you guys head down just a little bit, and you can actually see after a little while there's a few smaller branching that only go down about 20 feet. It looks like they're kind of doing a little bit of strip mining here. It does eventually run into what looks to be a more naturally hewn lava flow.
How small did we get?
It's like the cavern that you go into is not. It's probably bigger than the mine shaft. It's about 8 feet in diameter, and here it's fairly roomy, but the steam's a lot stronger, and that whistling's pretty dang loud now. And you can see what looks about 40 feet away on the other side, a crevice or a crack in the wall that looks like it's coming through. It's in a cycle of about, every half a minute it's blowing hot air, and it cycles to what seems to be kind of cold air.
Interesting. And there is lava flowing here or no?
No,
Oh,
there's no lava.
okay.
It's a lava flow, so it's a tube. The lava did flow.
I see. I
Yeah,
understand.
lava too.
I understand. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah. The ceiling and walls of the cave are slick with condensed steam, and it kind of runs down it. And the floor seems to be kind of covered with several inches of fine muck, almost kind of like a clay substance.
This will make an excellent spawn for Vas Vegas.
In a mine?
Well, it will need some work. Won't it, Elia? You can see it, right?
I think so. This would be a great area, I think, for like a sauna.
Is it a sauna? Free mud baths as I wipe my hand off of the thing. But yes.
Make sure you get waivers signed. It's an active volcano. Who knows when whatever is steaming up that water is going to flow through here again.
Yes. You're correct. Waivers will be very important, but people will come nonetheless.
I'm ready to proceed.
The crevice ahead of you seems to be too small for you to fit in. It's a crack only a few inches wide, and it, like I said, every 30 seconds it's blowing out like scalding hot air, switching to cold air.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Well, I will.
This is a fairly large cavern,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Don't worry. I'll come back here. I have ideas.
Okay, we go back.
Just so you know, the dowsing rods are pointing towards the farther in, like towards the center of this.
Oh, towards the center of this room,
Yes, just so you know. Not like to the center of this room, but like
pointing down or
pointing
across.
down and back across this room. Like it's ahead of you.
Like through the steamy area or back?
Down and like so you're in the room.
Yeah.
It's 40 feet long.
If we were to get to the center of it, it'd be pointing straight down.
No.
Oh.
It's like from where you're at, it's pointing that way,
Okay.
looking forward.
Somehow we need to go further down. Probably if we go down the middle.
We should check out the other Y since we're here. The other,
Is there another Y?
I mean, the first Y we came to.
Oh.
Right, there was crossroads, and then down the one we chose, there was a Y.
Oh. Okay, we can do that.
I'd like you guys to do investigation check for me as you're going on ahead.
Everyone?
Sure, why not? No, this will be a team check.
13.
9.
9,
Unnatural 20.
6. All right. So 2 successes, 2 fails. It takes you the better part of about 3 hours. And you circle through, going through a bunch of different ways. It seems that you've gone through this mine and they all seem to be dead ends. Nothing seems to be leading further in.
Except for the lava tube.
Yeah, it was the only one that really stood out. Everything else seemed to be like someone had mined this. And then this seemed to be where like it actually hit, natural rock, stuff like that.
This walking it is deep. We are deep in here, but it's gotten me some thoughts, that bye baby. That maybe I make this like as part of this retreat that people can come to. Maybe I turn each of these tunnels into like its own little I don't know, what's a word, house or like apartment or like something like that. I have doors on each of the ways that lead to a dead end, right? And then we carve out just a little bit, and it could be a little nice,
So you're just gonna ignore the potential ore that's still in this rock?
But what?
Wasn't this the most fruitful of mines? Abandoned because it was haunted?
Well, I'm just thinking of ideas, Let the think tank, think.
Okay. Alright, you do you. It's your land.
That's right, it is.
Okay, it's your baby.
So I'm not
After 3 hours, you've made it.
we come back.
You come back to this room.
Okay.
As you thoroughly searched through all the other crevices. You found a couple of spaces where there were storage rooms. Searched through those. There really was nothing of note besides this room that you could see that there is something that is leading ahead from here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're back at the spa area.
So we busted a wall?
Well,
It's not as fun as stabbing something, but
are you not worried about, like you were saying, the lava possibly going? Yes.
I mean, if it's only steam coming through right now.
All right, you do it.
I'd like to first investigate the rock. Just to see if how do I say this? Maybe like there's like a weak point, maybe a point where they had been. I guess it's not dug human hands at this point. I don't know. So just like a weakness, some sort of way that would break open the wall, but not too much at a time.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Not that everybody might have a little bit of, I don't know, make burrows. Good deal. Okay. Investigation. That's a +0, so that's a 15.
15?
Yeah.
You start looking around the room, and something strikes you as soon as you get to the further end of it near the crevice. As you get close to the side, you see what looks to be a shape in the ground, kind of in the muck.
Okay.
And as you approach, it looks maybe like there's kind of some cracking. You come closer, tap down, submerged in a couple of inches of mud, seems to be some sort of trap door.
Ooh.
You just didn't get far enough into the shaft. You guys came to the entrance like, oh, I guess there's nothing else. Turn around 3 hours later. All right,
Hey, dungeoneering.
it happens.
So
That's why we made it short for the players, not for the characters.
I don't think I'm gonna have to knock down the wall, and I'm gonna hold on the trap door.
Make a strength check.
Okay. I'm good at those. Strength.
The strength.
Okay.
Remember.
Okay. Just do I add? Sorry, just my strength modifier, or do I get to add my proficiency bonus to that?
Just your strength.
Just my strength. Okay, that's 17. So it's still not bad.
You pull, it doesn't budge.
No. No. I'm actually gonna pull again.
Rage.
All right, pull again.
It's tough with the noise and stuff.
He's not gonna think about that. So-
He's too angry to rage.
Excuse me?
okay, that one's way better. That's a 23. No.
With a 23, you grab it with both hands this time, and you can see actually a little bit of the trapdoor's frame crack, and you rip it off, and you kind of throw it over into the corner.
Who's first?
Directly beneath it, you can see a 20-foot square vertical shaft, at which you look down, and it looks to be the beginnings of a spiral staircase. You can see what looks to be the drippings of some sludgy water around the trapdoor. It's just 20 feet down.
Should we try a rope to something just in case we end up drowning and need to pull ourselves back?
I would say yes, but I've never really been much of a rope carrier or anything that actually would help me to go into dungeons.
What do you do?
I can actually do. Well,
Where do you get off?
listen, I guess I really figured that at some point I'd find Talisi's thing or something that would lead me there, and then I would buy all the gear to go into the. I don't need it now.
So you joined the vigils with no equipment. Then you picked up no equipment that the vigils almost freely offer everybody.
I mean, I have my cards. I have.
You're on
Peace.
I got this bad boy now that it works. I have Wayne by my side. I got it all.
Pack's light.
I'll be honest, I am disappointed in you.
I don't know what to say.
I think you need to think about your methods of living.
I mean, I've gotten it this far. I'm older than all of you, So,
Yeah. Opals don't talk from just. I can't.
Okay, Mac will pull out his rope.
What are you going to tie it to? I'm sorry.
There's
It's
no
a-
support beams.
It's
around
no support
here.
beams. This is a natural lava tube. Very smooth.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You ripped off a part of the door, right? See if you twist it like this. Oh, turn it so that way the
It's
majority of the body is
square.
uh-huh.
Square.
So it's
just like that.
right, and then you wrap it around, and it'll hold.
Okay.
Well, if I could tear it up, who says it'll hold your weight?
I'm like the skinniest one here.
He was named Skinny Joe. Or was it Scrawny? I keep forgetting. Scrawny.
Well, besides maybe Elia.
Well, I'm.
Here too. Jeez.
You're wearing full plate armor.
Different.
You know, I've actually never seen you without armor on.
Oh
so,
my
like,
goodness. The rope, stop talking.
No, that is a genuine question.
How big are you?
Finally turn on my
Here, I will. It's fine. All right, I can do something. Fine.
I have some stuff.
A lot
That-
of you all have stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's I have a hammer, and I have a python. It's like this massive it's a spike that has an eye through it, kind of like what you use to like rock climb. Just pulls them out. I have these.
You could fasten it into the crevice, blowing smoke or blowing steam. That'd be a very easy place to put it.
Do I want to use a fourth?
You could also just try hammering it straight into the rock.
Probably the more stable.
You can try your thing. Otherwise, I do have a way of fixing the rope if we need to. in
For a long
place.
period of time?
Yes, it'll require much more, oomph. If I wanted to stay for like 24 hours, I can make it stay for 24 hours. Otherwise, it could last like an hour.
Who knows how long we're gonna be down there. Who's got a hammer or a hammer-like thing?
Alaya hands her
She
hammer
just
over.
holds up just holds up the hammer.
Oh, you have. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's only like, is 20 feet? Right? How high can you jump? You're like a little rabbit, Can jump really high.
Yeah, I mean, I can jump pretty high. Jump 20 feet. Think. Jump
Can you
higher.
jump 20 feet in the air? Because if you can, we just need to fix it in place for us to get down, and then you can, when we're coming back up, you just jump up with the rope.
Isn't there a spiral staircase?
There's a spiral staircase 20
20
feet
feet
down.
Mm.
That's like a shaft and then a spiral
But
staircase.
if she can do a stand, you get what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Because if she can do a standing high jump, 20 feet,
Yeah.
then if we're down there, that's just how we get back up. We send her up with the rope. She holds the rope while all of us climb up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
You can jump more than 20 feet. You are capable.
Yep.
Let me see. Can I see it right now? I'm just curious. That's quite a high jump.
It's 16 feet to the to the top of the ceiling here.
Okay, well then, without using my ring of jumping, I
Yeah.
can jump 15 feet. I can touch the ceiling.
You're like, your ears will like. Well, that is very impressive. All right. Do we like that idea?
I think that works.
Stand back. I'll show you what they can do. Hold on to one end of the rope and toss it. Toss the other end. And then I will ask. Wait, how much does a rope weigh actually?
Not very much.
Is it more than 10 pounds?
Don't.
Probably
One
not.
second.
Can you check that, David?
It's not more than 10 pounds.
50 feet of rope is 10 pounds exactly.
It's not more than 10 pounds, though.
Great. So I'll hold on to the object and I will cast immovable object.
Perfect.
And for the
Alright.
next hour, it just stays in place.
Does that make it rigid the whole entire way? Because it's one object. It's not just one end, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
It's like, does that make sense? What I'm saying?
No, it does. I have no idea.
Like you can extend it out long and then hit your immovable object, and then it just stays that long. These are the questions. Either way, you can climb down it, but
I mean, we could have tied it to a hammer. Tied the rope to a hammer, held the hammer, and then cast it on the hammer in air, and then that would work.
well,
Either way.
sure. I know, but like
You're just curious.
I'm just curious. Is it a rigid stone item now, or is it because like it's one rope? It's not like you cast immovable object on one end of the rope. It's still an entire rope. I don't know about that. These are questions I kind of like the idea of it entirely being rigid. Yeah, for the whole length. But you can climb down that.
So once we're down,
Yes.
can you undo your spell so we can take the rope with us? Because I don't like the idea of just leaving it here.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
but this
gave
is
me.
my rope.
He gave her
Okay.
our rope. It's okay. Yes, I created. I can create a password when I cast it. And then we.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll create a password as I cast it, so that we can pull it back down. So once we get to the bottom, I'll speak my magic phrase, humbly dumbly, and then it will just suppress for 1 minute as the spell drops. Come down.
Better roll that thing up really quick. If it stays long, you're like, ah.
Well, it still will be immovable for an hour
Yeah.
because it only suppresses it for 1 minute.
Oh, so yeah, I guess you could just leave it.
But we can leave it at the bottom, curled at the bottom.
That's you can't carry it unmovable with you. That makes sense.
I mean, you can. You just have to make DC checks to move it 5 feet.
I don't think we'll worry about that.
No,
All right. With that,
All right.
we'll come back for it. I promise.
leaving your rope at the top.
Please.
Oh, it costs. Oh, I forget. It costs 25 gold each time I cast that spell.
Do you have that much left?
Oh, I have plenty.
Okay.
The staircase is badly rusted, but appears to be sturdy. The air inside this passageway is warm, humid, and rather foul. Almost kind of has an eggy smell now that you've opened up the door.
So
You guys continue heading down.
I mean,
Yeah.
can't go back up.
After descending about 100 feet, you reach the bottom of the stairs with a splash. The floor is submerged beneath a foot of water.
Is the water warm?
Yes, it is actually noticeably warm.
Who did it?
Who's got? Yeah. Yeah, it's only about like a foot deep, like I said, so it's only coming up to like your calves. But who's got high passive perception
I don't. I
I'm
can already
Like-
throw that look.
of 15?
not me.
How about 15?
You would notice, Elia, that there's kind of a continuous low vibration coming from the floors and the wall here. You can actually see the water dancing just a little bit.
Okay. Well-
Alrighty.
Who's going first?
We need to stop asking that question. Come on.
You notice in this area there seems to be kind of algae growing in this water as well. Some of it's kind of green and white. There looks to be a hallway leading away from this. As you guys continue down it eventually comes to a left turn and you head down. You see what looks to be some sort of glow coming from ahead.
Up ahead or a head?
Up ahead, maybe coming from ahead as well. You'll have to go up there to find out.
Find out next time.
Does it look? You said it's a glow. Does it look like a natural glow or like something?
Magic-y glow.
Yeah.
Magic-y glow. For sure.
Maybe we should sneak.
Oh, I need them.
Sure.
This is actually.
They should go last because they don't sneak.
All right. As you come,
We're sneaking.
you sneak up. I kind of figured you guys stopped sneaking after Pastel Trace ran out.
Yeah.
Would you guys be willing to sneak again? Roll some checks.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm that we weren't still using this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I got a 0.
This is 0. Bang, 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 bang.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, guys. We're sneaking.
Guys, look at this cool sound I can make with my mouth.
Well, I got 9 this time.
9. Alaya?
I got 13.
13?
17.
17. Well, you could have worse.
I did say I was gonna go last.
Got a 0.
What is your
Don't worry, guys. As soon as you guys are coming down the hallway, trying to sneak, you see like a large feline figure, and like seems to be kind of like laying there, half soaked in the water, and kind of like looks up at you guys like, "Oh, hello, hello, is anyone coming? I saw you. Come over here."
A feline figure?
Yeah, like cat,
Like a
like a large
Like
lion,
a taxi or like
like a lion,
oh.
large.
What's his
my
name?
bunny senses are tingling.
What's his
And you feel,
I don't like large.
get over here.
name? He was a lion. He was dying.
Oh, I can't remember what was his name. The paladin
I
that
don't remember.
Dang.
I can look it up.
As you guys approach further, each one of you coming short of the passive perception, you see what looks to be a large gyno sphinx.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Standing in the space between what looks to be 3 corridor paths. You'll,
What's up, buddy?
you look at her, she looks rather mangy and bedraggled. Sure that.
Sphinx, that's cool.
Yeah,
Are you in need of some aid?
you can see what looks to be a wall
I think it is
of force along the south side that separates the Gyno Sphinx from anyone who would approach from this direction. So, like, she's on the opposite wall.
Oh, there's a wall between us.
There's a wall of force, but she's looking at you. And what'd you say, Opal?
Are you in need of some assistance?
I do need some help.
Today.
I have a riddle. I've been waiting for a while. You're my second customer today, and I'm so excited. It's more than I've had in 20 years.
Second customer.
Yeah.
Who was
Who
the
was the
first?
I don't think we came by here a little while ago. I don't know. Maybe a few hours, maybe a day, maybe a week ago. I kind of can't keep track. But I got a riddle for you. No, that's not how it works. You can give me a riddle. I like them. No, but you can give me a riddle. I like them.
Riddle is who went through here.
That's not real. That's just a question. I know the difference.
All right. You give us your riddle and we answer it?
What happens if we answer your riddle? You ain't gonna eat us, are you?
No, I'm not going to eat you. I only eat you if you try to get through without a riddle.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. I get paid well.
Paid?
Yeah.
Who pays you?
The people.
The people.
Deep.
All right. You ask a riddle and then I'll ask you a riddle.
He just
I mean-
doesn't know.
That's not how she's got it. It's not how it works. But you can give me it. I like riddles.
All right.
But let me give you my riddle first. All right. Picture this. Picture this. I get the chills whenever I do this. All right. No, I've been practicing for 20 years. Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea. Unchanged, but ever changing eternally. What am I?
The moon.
Oh my gosh! How'd you get that so fast?
Even I didn't get it that
I'm gonna
But
see the sea, but I'm
gonna,
not.
I'm gonna write that down for some lyrics.
One I've been working on for a while.
Like, pull out a sheet of paper.
Write it down.
Write it
That
down.
was a good riddle.
I'll write it down for some lyrics and
This is
stuff.
the lupine part that gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang it. I'll have to think about that
I
one.
have one. What have I got in my pocket?
What do you? That's not a riddle. That's a question.
What? Said. Who's Bellbot?
Now, what now? We answered your riddle. We can leave now?
Keep going. Wherever you want.
Go, where does this go?
Down. Further. If you want.
How do you eat people if they get your riddle wrong? This is in our way.
Oh, it's if they get past that. You could have tried to get closer. That was like in the way. Well, let me get that for you. And she'll like kind of come up and just licks it, and it just dissolves.
So how long have you been here?
At least 20 years.
How long in that? 20 years was like when there's a bunch of them for a while. They kept coming down here, and
Three
then
people.
they stopped for a while.
Yes.
But before that, it was a lot longer.
Yes. Well, you can't stay here.
I can't.
No.
Why is that?
Well, if you can answer my riddle, I'll let you stay here.
Okay.
All right. What do you call a lion that is trespassing?
This doesn't seem like a riddle. This seems more like a joke.
Sounds like a passive aggressive joke.
Lion that's trespassing.
And then it's just lying around.
A loiner.
No,
Lion,
it is you. You are trespassing, and I'll pull out my deed. I own this. This area. This is mine now.
Let me see that. She'll
You
pull out
stay.
little bit of spectacles. Really gets real closer. It says that you own the land and the mine. I don't think you're in a mine anymore, bud.
No, this is part of the mine.
I don't think so. You'll have to take that with upper management. You can definitely keep going. They'll probably have something to say for you. That's above my pay grade.
This is why you be polite and don't kick people out of places they've lived for a long time.
Well, they're killing people. It would be very bad for Vice Vegas.
People.
Do you see
She
bones?
literally said that she kills people.
Don't worry, I eat the bones. They're easy.
At least she gives him a chance.
Hey, if you own this place, though, and you get that figured out with upper management, can I stay? I'm a really good guard.
We might be able to work something out.
If preference, please, don't tell my boss I said this. I'd really appreciate it if I wasn't staying in like a foot of water. It gets really old fast. These feet, I need some help.
What's your boss's name?
Oh, my boss? He goes by a few different things, but Caraptus is his. Creptus is something like that. Carapist. Yeah.
Wait, we've heard that before.
I mean,
Yeah, of course. That's why we're here.
Oh. You
Of
are
course,
right.
we've heard it before. No.
That is where we heard it before.
So, yeah. Where you guys going? You looking to go this way, this way, this way? I got 3 choices for you. All of them great.
We actually want to meet Carapist, your boss.
I
want to
don't
talk
know.
to your manager.
I think he's usually out.
Which way is the like snap my fingers and pull out the dowsing rods?
It is towards the right.
All right. I think we need to go that way.
So let's go that way.
Awesome.
We are heading out this way, but I'll keep your offer in mind. You may come in handy. There may be ways to keep you around, and we can upgrade your stay here.
Good. Right.
Eating a human carcass and
Snacks. It seems to
Get
be
like a rat or something.
it seems to be like a really large, maybe a rat, it's a really big rat. Anyways, yep. This way. I'll probably be seeing you later. Don't worry, you don't have to answer Riddle every time. It's just to get in here. It's like admissions.
Okay.
Thank you. Very, very much.
You're completely welcome. I hope to see you soon.
We'll continue down.
All right.
That was really strange. Never came in with one of them,
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of them before?
No.
What do you think it was?
Something stabbable. That's all that matters to me.
You seem really, really depressed right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to stab anything in a few days.
I have an idea for you, Max. Have you thought about phlebotomy?
Phlebotomy or lobotomy?
No, phlebotomy. Like where you get to stab people with
Draw-
needles and draw blood.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about lobotomy,
Which would also qualify.
would also qualify as stabbing. But that one's pretty messed up.
Yeah, but that one's not bloody enough.
But actually, it can be quite,
Yeah, but
bloody.
it's not supposed.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you
You
had
have fun if the blood doesn't get everywhere.
And this came from your childhood, is where this came from? This love of blood?
Yeah.
Have you, talked to anyone?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Just checking in,
I talked to everyone about blood. I don't see what the problem is.
You're happy? Maybe not right now, but, generally.
I mean, as long as I get to stab people and I get closer to finding, the person I really want to stab. Whatever.
Who's that? Who do you really want to stab?
His eyes get a little bit crazed. He starts kind of jittering. I don't know, shaking a little bit. I don't know his name. But he killed my family.
So how will you know how to find him if you do not know his name?
Target was me, and then he has to do with kidnapping children.
That sounds like Vance! That's the guy I was telling you about when I was like, if we run into this guy, you gotta stab this guy. That's Vance.
You
That's his
remind me a lot of... Did you and Venny ever talk about, missing children?
Yeah, of course we did. That's how we met. Well, I mean, we met at the...
Missing children convention?
No.
Oh, no.
little person can
Oh, the little person. That was the other one. Oh, man.
It's
Mini.
the mini mix and mingle.
The semi-annual mini mixing mingle at the Lighthouse.
That's funny.
Pretty proud of myself for that. Oh yeah, we talked about it a lot. In fact, I gave her a lot of information that you guys didn't know.
Like what?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Well,
I have it written down though.
I'm gonna get some more water for us.
How old is this Vance character, anyways?
We don't know.
Well, yeah, we don't know. We just hate him.
He looks like he is in his like 30s, I think.
Who is he?
Maybe a little older.
He could be 30, he could be 20, or he could be 40. It's hard to guess. He just looks so nondescript.
He could be 20, could be 30, maybe even 40, but no more than 40.
Then I don't think he's the guy that did it.
Well, he's associated, so stab him.
No, I'm happy to stab 100%. But, I need to find the guy. And I need to.
I'm the guy. Oh, David.
I think just turned the camera off.
Oh, he just turned his camera off. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
I thought we lost you because I didn't see your symbol on my screen at the beginning, and your background for your thing is black. So I was like, "Oh, he's gone."
Sorry, no, it's just really, really, really hot in my room, so I'm trying to cool it down.
Makes sense.
Are you still trying to find things?
No, I found it. I'm just reading real fast.
Oh, okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Have you thought about going into a career office? Oh, one to find maybe your passions. Maybe
Are you talking to me? Who are you talking to?
you. Maybe you should go into a successful planning class.
No, I don't need that. I know exactly what I want.
Going to get it.
I'm already working on that. I'm here with the vigils to figure out where Talisi hid his magical instrument so that way I can get my ability to play music back.
So hold on. Your thought process of how to do things successfully is stuck in a guitar?
No,
Pretty much.
pretty much. I don't think you understand how good I am.
I really don't. That's why there's been quite a few times of frustration.
I'm like the best. I mean, I don't mean to like toot my own horn, but if I had a horn, I would toot it.
And he would be the best at tooting that horn.
So tell me about it. How'd you lose your ability to plan effectively?
Plan effectively. What?
Where are we? What does our surroundings look like? Or unless you were gonna say something.
It's about that point though that you guys would notice. You guys just kept walking, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Where are we? You look
If
down.
there's been nothing else, then
You would notice. I need a different book open. Sorry, guys.
While you're finding that book, I'm gonna go peek on.
Yep.
Tori.
See how she's doing.
Mag, you were going to say something. What were you saying?
Do we want to go to break real quick?
No. Is it a good time for break?
Could be.
Oh.
Chapter 5. Am I even in chapter 5? What even is a chapter 5?
I think Oprah's just enjoying the chaotic questions of, what are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You? What do you just to bring me down?
This might actually be a good point to go on break.
I think it would be a good point to go on break. But I don't have Bay McKay to tell me which key it is.
Because I don't dare touch any of that. Don't break my heart.
Oh no, I lost again. I'm really good at losing this game.
Well, now I know how that works. Be able to deal with that here in a little bit.
Oh, no.
So, for those that are here, I'd like y'all to roll dexterity saving throws.
Really?
Yes.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. 13.
You guys are all within 10 feet of Opal, so you get to add a +2.
That is 15.
Is this
Dexterity?
You'd be able to see it as it's happening, yeah.
let's see.
I guess, well, then you make a dexterity saving throw.
I do. Everyone does. Why?
I'll explain it.
Oh.
Once you make your dexterity saving throw.
Oh shoot.
No one was looking very hard while you guys were walking down this hallway.
Dex save. Right, that's pretty good.
+2 because we're
+2. Why? Because we're next to Opal.
Yeah.
Oh. 21.
21.
what's okay. I guess that's a 13. Did
13?
I fail?
You did not fail.
Good.
What'd you get?
Using my actions added.
You did.
4.
And what'd you get, Elias?
13.
13. Everyone succeeds as this large, giant clump of green slime falls from the ceiling into the water. You can see it kind of like the water around it starts kind of like popping and sizzling a little bit as it kind of like settles into it. You guys narrowly dodged it.
Is it moving?
It can't move. It can just fall on you.
What do you call them? A gelatinous cube?
It's not a cube.
Just
There's a sphere.
Just some slime.
Slime.
It is, as you look at it, you can tell it's technically alive. It moves so slow that really can't move. Other than just kind of like plopping itself down. It just timed itself a little bit too early to where it fell too soon. You guys were able to dodge out of the way.
Well, Alai, are you taking notes of all the things that we have to get rid of to get Vas Vegas successful?
You're the one with the paper I saw.
Well, yes, but like you guys are adventurers. You guys are supposed to handle this.
Are you not an adventurer?
Well, yes, but I can't pay right now, man.
Can't do it right now.
Don't adventurers normally they like take quests first and then get paid?
Yeah, but you gotta show me the gold first.
Well, I don't have it yet because Las Vegas. Las Vegas isn't built yet.
Then I can't do it because Las Vegas isn't built yet.
Yeah.
Hey, they didn't build Vas Vegas in a day. Give them a break.
I mean, I'm not saying he has to pay me today. I'm just saying I won't do it until he pays me.
I ain't doing nothing for you. Using your pride.
Eventually, you guys come to a 45-degree angle as they continue down the hallway.
I'll forward your signature on forfeiting your land.
No, why would you do that?
Because you pompous, prideful dirtbag now.
That's called fraud, not illegal.
I feel like I haven't really done anything that's like that, like crazy.
You guys come to a T intersection.
No, I haven't cheated. I'm just excited about owning a lion.
It's like,
Pick a path for us to go
Odd is to the left, and even is continue forward.
As
You guys are like part of on the T. You guys, so
we're just arguing.
odd is to the left, even is continuing forward. You guys continue forward.
Good.
And eventually, really early on after that, it comes to a right turning, swings down for a little bit.
So what did you do before this?
What did I what?
What did you do before the vigils? You worked with Mr. Jeremy, but what did you do before that?
Oh, well, I've done it like all, you know?
No, I really don't.
Well, like, you know, after my music career kind of like died, you know, I was really sad and depressed for a long time. Still am, you know? But it's okay, I found ways to cope. But I made it through. I thought I'd be really good at being one of those, you know, like clerics, like our friend Adelaide over here, you know. Yeah, I got kicked out of the church. It didn't really work out very well.
Not surprising.
But you know, it's okay. I figured I'd go back to school at one point, so I went to school.
For you.
So quit out of that one pretty quick too. You know, and then from there, really, it was actually since school that I've kind of been on this like journey, you know, of like self-discovery and like, well, not self-discovery, but discovery of Talisi's like history. You know, I'm trying to find his artifact that he has. You know,
No.
because I learned about it in school and then I quit so I could come do this. So I've been, you know, on the road for like a long time and just kind of trying to figure it all out, you know?
So what does Talisi have to do with you?
Talisi, he's dead.
I know. What does he have to do with you?
How many times do I have to explain this?
You're looking for something of his, but
Yes.
for what?
The guitar.
It had his magical instrument
For what?
because
If you had a music career, can't you just make your own magical instrument?
no, because my music was taken.
Who took your music?
Dang. That's
Oh wait,
really-
no, that's the devil. That's right. It was the devil that took his music. He lost it in a challenge because he didn't cheat that time.
You told it just to one person, right?
I took the Adelaide and then I kind of figured that it kind of like
No.
I'm pretty
What?
sure Adelaide decided.
did she like keep it to herself? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you asked her to keep it to herself.
So you made a deal with the devil,
No. The devil made a deal with me.
and you were dumb enough to agree.
No, I beat him.
But now you're suffering.
Well, it's because he's a poor sport.
But you should have known that.
Well, I beat him, and then like that's when my music career really took off, and it was even better. Yeah. Doesn't make sense here. It was a long time ago. You know, when I was like, I don't know, like 14. You know, really little.
What's his name?
Was my artist name?
Yeah. What? No.
You probably it was in a different country. It was Yoni.
Dumb.
Yoni.
Yoni. Yoni. Yoni.
It must have been 4.
I'd like to do a perception check as I roll my eyes.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Something.
Want wine, want a ceiling?
Yeah. And traps. That's a 15. You know, once you get your music back, you should play at a concert. You should organize a concert.
Yes, I will.
But he can't. Right? He can't play.
Yeah. Can't do
What, does your fingers not work or something?
My fingers?
Yeah, why can't you play an instrument?
No, I can't. There's no.
So you pick up a violin and your hands go limp?
No, they don't go limp. It just doesn't work.
How doesn't it work?
Wayne taps you, just
Does everything break?
he gestures to your hands.
All right, everyone stop. Everyone stop. Right, just stop. And I'll snap my fingers and I'll bring like my violin case out And I'll put it on the ground and I'll. Was that mud?
It's like a foot of water. But you probably hand it to someone and then grab it out so that
Grab
they
it
can
out.
hold it.
Okay.
Pablo will hold it for you.
Yeah.
He definitely hold it for you.
Don't drop that.
Okay. Fun.
And I'll take out the violin and I'll get like, I'll rosin up the bow and everything, do all the nice things. And then I'll go to play it, and I like you can already look at his dejected face of like, here we go. And I'll go.
You can see that he is moving the bow across the strings. No sound is coming.
Oh, the effective violin. I'm gonna take the violin.
Hey,
And I'm
don't
going to.
don't do no. Give that.
So it is just you. Interesting.
No, you are on my kill list. Okay, back.
He smiles. I like you to discuss list. That's fancy. Kill that.
Well, apologies.
So, no, I'm not your traditional adventurer, alright?
Cool.
But I'm here and I'm gonna get that artifact.
Well, we gotta give you credit for trying and succeeding as far as you. Now, I request your forgiveness for my arrogance.
Granted.
You guys come up to a door.
I didn't see anything with my perception check besides water.
Water in the door. It appears to be normal. It's a large iron-bound oak door swollen by dampness and seems to be large.
Can I break it down?
Sure, you can.
That was asking for you.
Yes?
Oh,
Maybe try and see if it's open first? Well, I thought you were ahead of me.
I can stand aside.
it swings open. Inside, you can see what look to be these kind of like I imagine that you have the light behind you, and so it kind of silhouettes. You see what look to be like these large glass orbs arrayed in kind of a grid ahead of you.
Like floating glass orbs? Or
They look like they're
on like a shelf? Like
Pedestals.
connected to wires hanging from the ceiling.
okay.
But it's kind of dark. It's hard to see from where you guys are at.
Are they at like the same height?
Yeah, they're all the same height. They're different colors.
Are they? Can we walk under them? Are they high enough to walk under them?
No, they're about like chest height.
So
do you guys come
face
into the room to get a better look at these?
And they're glowing?
No.
Oh.
It's like dark.
It's dark in here, but they have different lights
from
of glass.
Yeah. Like you from the light from the rock shining this way, you can see that they're different colors that are reflecting off of them. But
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything else around us that might be cause for alarm?
sure.
I got a 23.
You don't see anything just from perceiving. Like, that doesn't seem to be anything. You don't hear anything coming down the hallway. You don't hear anything in this room.
I'm dipping my foot in to see if it gets deeper.
It does not.
Mac is going to step into the room, holding the light up to illuminate more of the room.
Perfect. As the rest of you follow Mac, y'all enter the room. As soon as you enter the room, the door slams behind you.
How much you want to bet it's going for the fun?
I don't think so. I think these orbs have got something in store for us. So the only thing that happens?
Can I try the door?
Try the door? It seems like it won't budge.
You've never been in this situation. This is intense.
Wait, no.
I don't see why not.
Or should we continue onward?
This looks to be only about a 30 by 30 foot room in here, kind of a square room with these large glass orbs hanging from the ceiling. No other exits from where you can see now that you have the light in here.
If we just step further into the room.
Oh.
We just step almost underneath an orb. No, look up at it. See if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, you look up at it. They look to be made out of glass. These spheres, they are tied and suspended by some sort of wire from the ceiling above. The ceiling's not that high. It's like 30 feet. It's kind of like you're in a big cube. Yeah.
How high up are these orbs?
How high are these orbs?
Yeah.
Like I said, chest high.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna pull out the rods. It's been a minute since we.
They're actually pointing directly to your left from inside this room.
I'll kind of go towards where they're.
Yeah. You go to the corner. Doesn't seem like there's any exits.
And I touch the orb.
Yes. Put your hand on it. Which one do you want to touch? The red one? That would be the one furthest in the. Well, no, it's not furthest away from you. It's like not the one right ahead of you. It's the one just to the just to your left. So it goes like if we were looking into this room, it would be from right to left and then going each way back. It'd be red, white, green, maroon, blue, orange, purple, black, yellow. You touch the red one. Kind of swings a little gently.
Is there anything else in this room besides the orbs?
Now that you kind of looked around, you do notice that there seems to be a key slot on this side of the door. The one that slammed behind you.
Okay, because that's the only door in and out, right?
Yes.
So just wait and call it a day.
You just pushed it a little bit and it swung a little bit until it eventually stops.
Hmm.
Well, Mac, I think you are up.
Well, yeah, Mac's gonna try and get through the door.
Okay. You bring your axe towards the door. As you hit it, it bounces off with the force of what looks to be like a wall of force almost. There doesn't seem like this will allow you to get through.
Looks like it's not up to me.
Alaya?
I don't know. I can. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Detect magic.
Yep. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
You would get the sense of some residual magic from each of the spheres. They seem to be fairly fragile, like they're glass, just so you know.
Can
Oh,
I go up and touch one?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast a cantrip of mending.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
can I look inside the glass orbs? Do they have anything inside them?
It looks to be not like just completely see through. There does look like to be something in each one of them.
Anything key shaped?
Hard to tell.
Okay. Should we start smashing?
Do not see any other way out of here.
So which one should I smash first?
Which one's your favorite color?
Let's do the red one.
Oh, of course.
Or-
Why did I need to ask?
There's a maroon one, which one? You could argue
Sorry.
get closer to.
But
We're doing right. Okay, you go up to it. I would like you to roll to see if you can hit.
Uh-oh.
should I rage for this?
Just hit it.
I am going to use my ring of jumping just to give me that ability in case.
Yeah, for sure.
It's only last minute, so. That is
How tall are the ceilings here?
30. Smashing with my great sword.
You flip to another
Math.
monster.
25.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll for some damage.
That is dumb damage. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Hey, that's enough. It seems that a good, solid crack with a weapon will shatter the sphere. As you whack it, you see a splinter. As you see the contents of the red sphere fall to the ground, you see what looks to be a bunch of little pieces of metal fall, as well as maybe something that's key-shaped into the muck, as well as 3 almost what at first look to be black pieces of paper that unfold as they fall into shadows of people. I need to roll initiative. I need everyone else to roll initiative as well.
Interesting.
As these shadows kind of land in the dark, and these pieces of metal and what looks to be a key have fallen into the mud.
Is Adelaide stuck on the other side of the door?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
To Adelaide. Adelaide.
Okay.
I think I engaged my ring of jumping, so I can go right into
25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Do we add anything because we're next to you, or that's only on saving throws?
Yes. It's on saving throws because of her.
But Dex initiative is not.
I know, but it's because of her subclass.
Oh, we also add something to initiative as well.
Pretty sure, Faith.
Yeah. Plus 30.
How much do we?
Plus
Oh,
3. Is that,
Yeah.
You and friend within 10 feet.
so everyone within there can add plus 2 to it.
to 15.
15.
puts Alaya at 17.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
Good boost.
Yeah.
Eldens.
Oh,
What were you?
14.
And you were
15.
15.
Which one was it?
Between the two of you, which would like to go first?
You can go first.
I'll go first.
Okay. All right. Alaya, you are up first. You see these shadows land and start going towards your friends. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
Smart.
And just kind of put them around us. And then that'll be my turn.
Awesome. Okay, it is the shadows' turns next.
Ooh.
Two of them will go for you, Mac. And
Are these?
Opal, you'd probably be the other one close by because you pushed the red one.
Now, my character would not know this, but just for context, do these look similar to the shadows we have fought in the past?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why Elia would know cast lights.
Yeah.
Smart.
Well, what did we fight in the past?
Do you remember shadows that we fought in the bread wall? Not Mac either.
Oh, yeah, that's
But-
right.
They looked exactly like this.
I see.
Our characters probably wouldn't.
Yeah, wait. Mac may have encountered them. He doesn't keep track of.
All right, 14 to hit for your first one.
That's not it.
16 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
You have one hit, and Opal, 20 to hit. Alrighty.
It's fun now.
I need some D6s and a D4.
5 left. So
Two D6s, 9 to D4.
Yeah, I can get one.
That'll work. All right. You both will take 8 points of damage as these shadows kind of stick their hands kind of into you. You can almost feel this cold touch into your chest. And both of you will lose 3 from your strength score.
Oh, rough. Oh no. Oh no. Because if your strength score hits 0, you die, right?
And the modifiers
Go down.
go down the even.
Yes.
Yep.
So for Opal, and I would just write it above it, she's a 16 right now. You went to a 13, which means that you have a +1 to your strength now.
Oh,
15. So that means I have a +2 to my strength.
Yes.
oh,
Oh, goodness.
this is brutal.
This is gonna be
All right.
okay.
That is their turn.
That means it's going to
Mac,
be
you are up next.
next. No, hold on. Okay. Yes, okay. Well, I am going to smack these things with my great sword.
Awesome.
Alright, first I'm going to rage though.
Perfect.
Okay.
So there's 2 shadows or 3?
3.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 will hit.
Okay. Alright. For sorry. Bringing down all my stats here.
Just minus all the stuff that you do by 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Or wait, you have
Um,
usually a 17
What?
or 18. You usually have an
18.
18.
Yeah.
So minus by 2.
Nice. Yeah, so that would be 11, no, 12 plus, sorry. 6 plus 3 plus 2 since I'm raging. Right?
11. Yes, 11.
I don't know why it was so hard for me. I'm just used to certain things.
Okay. With that 11, it looks pretty hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna whack it again.
Okay.
I have extra tech. Here we go. Rolled an 18.
That'll hit.
8.
And your sword is magical, correct?
Yeah, it's +1.
Perfect. That's where your 3 came from.
Yes. 11, 13 points of damage.
It is dead. Gone.
And I am going to
Oh,
jump
Chase.
without provoking an opportunity attack away.
Could I rewind time and say shield?
Use like the shield spell.
Yeah.
Probably not at this point. It's okay.
Oh wait, I put my bonus action to. Never mind, I can't do that.
Hey, just think about it this way. He'll just target you again, so he'll give you the opportunity to use the shields.
We're married!
Makes it even harder, baby. But I'd probably say no to everyone else.
Yeah, to me.
Maybe not to you. But I probably should keep it even, huh?
Yes.
Made
Made it all weird. Okay.
So I don't jump away because I already used my bonus action to break.
Oh, yes. You should stay right there. Okay. Hopefully it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my great axe and use the radiant damage with it. That's a 19 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
That's a
Greater
Oh.
restoration?
just make sure I'm reading that right.
You can always take a long rest and sure it's like you're locked
Okay.
in here. That's
Right.
pretty safe, right?
But the key did fall, so hopefully it's the right key.
Wonder if they all have a bit.
They probably do. We just have to find the right one.
Or maybe we don't have to destroy them. Maybe it was like, the little pendulum swings and you grab a ball and it goes boom, 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 boom.
I remember
Maybe
we
that's
gave
what
you a
we have to
charge. I think you can use it to add a D8 to your damage roll.
That's what it means.
And I think it used to just do that where it added to your attack to hit. And now it adds, you can also, with that, you can choose a D8 to add to your attack.
3d8?
Are you smiting as well?
No, I'm using two hands.
So it'd be
D10.
a D10 and a D8. I think we'll have to figure out the rules. I remember we talked about it. Now that's leveled up, but
That's the one, right?
that's a 1.
4. I'm going to hit again.
4 points of damage.
Yeah.
How much of that was radiant? Did you add your
Oh, plus 5? No.
+5 -2? So +3.
That's 3.
So 4 + 3?
9.
9. How much of that was radiant damage?
4 plus 3, 6.
Yeah, but some of it's
Your
from the-
sword does something, right?
your sword's not all radiant damage. It's
No,
just the
it's
attack.
my
The
shadow run.
what did your D8 roll?
Yeah, rolled a 3.
That seemed to got the radiant damage seems to have doubled. Seems to be vulnerable to that.
Yes. I'll hit again.
Yeah. So you got 3, 10 points of damage. Sorry.
We're doing math. Math is hard, guys, when we're out of college.
It's really hard when it's like 2 different damage types going together.
That's
That will miss.
parent. Say I want to hit again.
You can use your +8.
I want to use my plus 8.
It's
18.
That's 2 charges of your axe that you have used, though.
Well, now I'm confused. What? Now I can.
Good.
So you have 3. How many charges?
3 charges on
So
the.
you have 3 charges total.
No, I get that. But
Okay.
now I'm confused on how we're using it.
So there's a +8 to attack to see if you hit.
Yes.
Or you can add a +8 to your
Your
damage
damage.
roll.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, I see. You can either add it to the hit modifier or the damage modifier.
Exactly.
That's 8 points of damage. That is plus the 5. Sorry, 3 to get 6. 6 points of damage.
Okay. With that, it is dead. Exactly its hit points. There's 1 left. It is your turn.
It's my turn. There's one. I will cast first level magic missile. Oh, get like my cards and I'll go.
Okay, roll damage.
They're just D4s.
What damage type is that?
I think it's just force damage.
Right.
2, 3. That rolled off. 3, so 6, 8 points of damage of force.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Perfect. Elia, it's your turn again.
My turn. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the last one.
Okay, definitely.
A 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. And it's gonna do 14 points of frost damage.
It seems to be able to take the cold damage better. It's still up by 1 hit point.
One hit.
It'll attack.
Give me 1 second here.
Quicken spell, David. Quicken spell.
Let's put on.
I don't have quick spell.
What?
That will be my turn.
See, I let you get away with some things.
I hope my party. Chase, let me get away with it.
But what?
Yeah, I don't have anything. Damn.
It's like light in his face.
All right. David said that. I think that's his turn.
Okay.
Yep.
It'll attack you again, Mac.
Yep.
Sorry.
11 will miss.
Yeah.
Mac, it's your turn.
I'm gonna whack this dude. There we go. Oh no. 13?
That'll hit.
Yes!
Gone.
4.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, with that, you stab it through its head. There's no blood, but you can see like what looks to be like black, shadowy wisps come out from where you stabbed it. So it kind of looks like blood in a wispy way.
I don't like it when they don't bleed. Ugh. Mac's gonna bend down. He's going to pick up the key that he saw fall.
Awesome.
And a couple of the bits of miscellaneous metal.
Yeah, you pick up the metal. It looks to be some sort of silvery-ish, kind of dull-colored metal. Do you know much about metal? Yeah. No, it's metal.
Got a metal leg.
You do have a metal leg. You do know that about it. It does not seem to be the same type of metal as your leg.
Interesting.
So it was silvery.
Yeah, there's hundreds of them that popped out with the shadows. Kind of a silvery-ish, dullish. You can pick up a few of them. You find the key among the muck.
I'm gonna try it on the door.
As you try it on the door, it does not work.
We can.
Mac is going to pocket the key as well.
All right, you put it in your pocket.
I was gonna say, wait, Vinny would like that.
That is exactly why he's keeping it.
Yeah.
Cute. All right.
Well, so smashing them creates that, but is that the only thing that we can do? Do we think?
I'm sure there's a more effective way to find out which one to smash.
Chase,
Eeny, meeny, miny.
you said that they're in like a line, right? Like a line.
No, it's like a square.
Okay.
I can actually show you.
What happens if I?
Yeah, it's a grid.
Is there a way? Like you've seen the pendulum swings, like with the balls.
You take one end and
This
it goes.
is kind of what it looks like.
Oh,
Super
okay.
top.
So I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, you
Never mind then.
can't really get them lined up to hit them all.
To
To start moving them.
I would also be worried about cracking them all at once.
would be
I had that thought. Let's do that.
Are there any markings on the door that might indicate a specific color that would open it? Okay. Is there any markings anywhere that might give a hint? Should I make an investigation check or something?
You can definitely
What's the
try.
color of the mud?
What's the color?
Mud, brown.
Say orange.
Well, that's investigated.
Wait, brown is just
It's a
a third
four.
of orange.
4.
What's the orange?
Nothing.
I guess we smack another one. What is your second favorite color?
No. We did my favorite color. What's your favorite color? Red.
Well, it's not red,
The
actually.
white.
Scrolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I had to come up with a name somehow, you know.
I bet it's purple.
I really do like the color purple, but that may be biased because
What?
my skin. I'm a drow, so my skin's kind of like a purplish, like whitish hue.
So what's your favorite color?
Well, really, I like kind of like an orange.
Let's get the orange.
I was gonna say blue.
No, smack the orange orb.
All right.
Has it been
This time-
Is my rage still up?
Pity for the
Yeah, you can smack it with you. I don't care.
You're like, oh.
Combat.
Can we all be ready? Like now that we know that one's ready, are we all like ready? We've got our.
Yeah, you're ready.
Okay, but I can still have benefits of my rage for this next round. This next, whatever happens. Okay, cool. I'm gonna smack it. Do I need to roll to?
Yeah, roll every time, just in case you fail. Just in case.
Slip in the mouse.
It's nip.
16.
16 will definitely hit. Roll for damage. This is the orange one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Knowing our luck, we're gonna literally, it's gonna be the last
No,
one.
12, because I'm still raging.
12. That will definitely break it. As you break it,
You don't get your strength scores back right until long rest. Is that how it
you don't.
works?
Do you want me to tell you?
I'm pretty sure these guys know. People here that would know.
From your past experiences, it seemed like it was a short rest to get it back. So, or long rest. Both work.
4. Rest.
Okay.
Oh. There.
Here we go.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. You see, as you crack it, it's almost like an egg.
You.
Let's roll initiative as a gray ooze emerges from the water. It seems to have some items floating in its ichor. One of them looks to be a key.
Me?
No, he's a black pudding.
Oh, it's the same one as last time. +3.
All right.
Ooh.
25 to 20.
Got a 22.
25.
Red first. And then Mac next, and then Elia. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get? Okay. All righty. Perfect. Sounds good. You guys start cutting. Red, you're first.
Magic missile.
Perfect. Attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of force damage. Just all ones.
6 points of force damage.
Yeah, that's it.
He moves like pole.
All right, Mac, you're next.
Smack this with my great sword. Slice it in half. 22.
22 will definitely hit. It's pretty easy to hit.
Nine points of damage for my first hit. Going in for a second hit. Oh. 10? Is it 10 hit?
I'll still hit.
Maybe
Nice.
that's
6, 9, 11.
6, 9, 11.
Just 11.
So
I had to do the math out loud. I had to do the math out loud.
with that, you see it, and it dissipates into the water. It's too hard.
easy.
Okay.
I will pick through it to see if there's a key in there.
You find what look to be some crystals
Oh, I'll take the crystals too.
or glass. They seem to be gems. You look at them. You feel them. Opal, Alaya, and Red. You probably ought to tell that these look to be fake, like glass gems.
Mac, you can consider this my payment for helping clear the mine.
That's suspicious. Can I? I don't know. Insight check the gems. Just kidding.
I was actually gonna say that before he even said they were fake.
If you want to, but you do also find the key in there as well.
Right. Okay. Can I tell if the gems are fake?
Sure, probably.
Okay. I will once again try the key in the door.
Okay, you try it. Does not open.
We're gonna. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the last one we pick. Knowing our luck.
White one.
All right, Opal, your
Oh.
turn. Your favorite color.
One.
Your white one.
Yeah, there is a white one. Okay, roll an attack.
Good. Someone else is doing something.
I
Not that
Well,
you guys not doing anything, but
my strength is low, so I'm not gonna notice. Unless a 16 will hit.
16 will
sorry,
definitely
or
hit.
14.
14 will definitely hit.
14. Bam.
What's your strength score?
Well, it's 1 now.
You put crack in it. Quite able to break it.
No, don't tell me that. I'll be embarrassed. Okay. Let me.
Divine Smite.
No, I'm gonna hit it with my javelin.
All right, you can roll your damage for it.
You know, this. I've been thinking about this. You could really create some sort of game with something like this. I don't know,
Mine's the two next time you use it, but
trying
you still
to
can-
get out of a room or something. Maybe that's what I call it. Get out of room.
6.
I think that's a good name. Sorry.
I think I think lots of people would pay for it.
She breaks the next sphere. You see what looks to be some sort of folded up piece of paper fall out with a key inside of it. Do you go to catch it before it lands in the water?
Yeah.
Make a dexterity check, see if you can grab it.
is that
Oh, we're just dumb.
What?
A 15.
15. Perfect. You find what looks to be a scroll of some sort of spell and a key. You're able to grab it out of the air. 4 minutes in the
I
room.
will look at the scroll first.
I think you have this in your spell list,
Dang it.
which that's actually a good thing. You can't use spells that aren't or scrolls that aren't part of your spell list.
Can you? I think you can try, but there's a
You
DC
might
associated
be
with
able
it.
to.
It's I don't know if it's 2025 rule, but I know it's if you're a magic caster, you can if you have any type of magic, you can cast with scrolls. You can use magic. Or you can use scrolls.
With 2025, you can only use scrolls on your spell list.
Are you sure?
I've been doing
Really?
this recently.
That feels weird.
I think that might be how.
scroll?
So that way you don't have to use your spell slots.
That's dumb.
That's stupid.
D9.
It's not your rule. I just
And you also
just
don't
think
have to
that
have
that's-
those spells prepared. You can just
Sure,
use
but
it.
like,
Uh,
if I want to be able to go purchase a scroll and be like, great, now I can cast this as one-time thing because
Sure.
it just is like scroll.
Is that? Because in the one shot I ran,
Hey,
right?
That's just the way I
Let's
remember
speak
reading
with
it.
animals, right? It didn't say. Jen gets to come up-
been one module too.
Oh, okay.
Who knows?
what is it?
it looks to be a scroll of the spell Fear.
I don't have that.
Well, you don't have it prepared.
I don't think I would use it either.
And
I would try the key.
you try the key, it does not open.
Well, it wasn't a monster.
Let me cross out the ones that.
Let's do blue.
And Mac will be collecting each subsequent key that does not work.
Fear is on my spell list.
Okay, here you go.
All right, blue is the one that you want to do next.
Did we do purple? No, we didn't.
I think it's Elias' turn to pick. What's your favorite color,
Elias.
Elias?
Remind me which colors are left.
All right, we got
Maroon.
green, maroon, blue, purple, black, and yellow.
And then is there anything like I see around the door?
You can look. That question has been asked previously, though. There was not anything.
Nothing there. Okay. Let's do black.
Okay, perfect.
Dun, dun,
we have
dun,
someone
dun,
ready to
dun,
catch it,
dun,
please?
dun.
Yeah, you can.
Mac will be ready to catch things.
Who's attacking the sphere?
If Mac's ready to catch, someone else better hit it.
Thought I was gonna hit it.
I can cast magic card, and I'll produce 3 cards, and I'll take one as it glows faintly, and I'll throw it.
You throw it? Okay. It's just
15 to hit.
that'll hit.
What's magic stone? Is it a D?
I have no idea.
Hold up. I should look this up.
I think it's a D6. I don't know.
D6 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
That will be enough.
5.
Yeah, it shatters. Mac, you catch what looks to be a silver ring and a key. You all, as this happens, as you catch the ring, you hear a voice in all of your heads. It says, "Stop! Before you put me on, I confer the following powers upon my wearer: invisibility, haste, immunity to charms, fly once per day, detect magic, and 1 wish. I also provide the benefits of protection and spell turning. The only drawback is that once a year I permanently eat a small part of your life. I must be warned before I can leave this room. Merely carrying me away is not possible. If ever I am to be removed from my wearer's finger, however, all my powers are lost. So you must decide right now who will wear me forever."
Not me.
Oh.
I can't commit like that.
You know, I really like a part of my life. I've already had parts of my life, taken, so I'm okay. Mac, this guy seems maybe like up your alley, like taking parts away, like may include blood, who knows?
Much as I do love, well, blood, I have a mission to complete.
I mean, now Opal's like, I do live many lives.
I do not think any of us are.
What if you're a bot?
What if you're a bot?
No, I'm real. Please. Just be careful who you choose.
No, I was being insensitive to my friend.
Oh,
Okay.
What if you're the
What are
where
the
is a
benefits
bum?
my benefits are invisibility, haste, immunity to charms, fly once per day, detect magic, and one wish. I also provide the benefits of protection and spell turning. The only drawback is that I permanently eat a small part of your life and must be worn when you leave this room, or else my powers will be lost. And don't take me off, or else my powers will be lost as well.
What do you mean by eat a part of like your life?
Like, it's only like 2%.
Of your soul?
Maybe. I don't really know.
Alright.
It just happens.
Hold on. 1 second. Okay, Wayne. What do you think about this like ring, huh? You'd probably lose your soul though.
He seems to be giving this sense that he can just get another one.
Wayne will volunteer. I think he wants it.
If no one else wants it.
I already fly, and I already have detect magic, and I also have see invisibility.
Now, Wayne, if you do this, you cannot use your wish for evil.
Ooh.
Give the ring over here.
I don't know.
Or we just leave it.
You're holding on to
Ready?
it still, Mac. What do you do with it?
Somebody gets it with the 4.
Do you put it on? You really want to. The ring really looks good. I mean, if you're hasted, you can make things bleed a lot more.
2% is life every year?
I mean, how much more does he want to live? And it's really non-committal. Like, it doesn't explicitly say like you're going to lose 2% of your soul. So will you actually die at the end of it, or?
Literally says it's your life. And you specifically said 2%.
Somewhere around there. It doesn't say that in the spell description. It just says takes your life. I'll make it 1%. We got a deal.
0.5.
I think I will put it on.
We'll put it on. You put on this ring and you feel power surge within you. What would you like to do?
What do you mean?
You have abilities before you. This ring works as a ring of spell turning as well as a ring of protection, and it grants the benefits of invisibility, haste, immunity to charms, and you can fly.
That's really good on a barbarian, to be honest. Immunity to charms.
Okay, hold on. So, can I become invisible at will, or am I invisible now?
You can become invisible at will.
But you can still take it off right now, right?
Well,
You can take it off as long as we don't read if we leave the room.
Once it's put on the finger,
when you take it off, you lose all its.
Cut the finger off.
never take the finger off. To sew the finger onto my hand,
Visibility, fly, 1 time per day. What else?
And you get a wish, right?
said one wish.
Dude, you could wish for your guy to just the guy you want to stab just to like appear right here.
Yeah, but we're in
But you could.
haste, you said.
Haste.
And are these, is haste something I have to like engaged or am I constantly hasted?
This is concentration. Right?
This isn't like
Just
the haste. Like you get the effects of the spell.
Just constantly?
No, you just turn it on.
Okay. Is it like a bonus action?
Yeah, it's like a bonus action to activate it, and that lasts
it-
a minute.
are all
Or
of
an action to.
I guess we should have asked, do they come back on a long rest? Are they charges or
Those ones aren't. The only one that is charged is fly, and you only get one wish.
Okay, so invisibility, fly, one wish, haste, and something like spells, turn spell.
It's a ring of spell turning.
That's
basically when spells are cast at you, you roll a DC, right? And if you succeed, it points back at the spellcaster.
And they get affected by their own spell. So, like, if someone casts Fireball on you, there's a chance that it'd go back at them.
okay. And what is that? Do you roll a D? So I can look it up.
You'd have to look it up.
I'll go.
You feel the power though before you. Feels pretty nice. Do you want to do anything right now with it?
If only someone had the spell magic, because then they could have just done that on the door.
I do have dispel magic.
You just spell magic on the door?
I can try. Yeah, I'm
Just so you know, there was also a key that fell out with
Yes.
the ring as well. Just so you know.
I will
You're
try.
also holding that onto that.
Yes, I will try
You run over there, hasted,
to.
and you hit the key. You turn it, and it clicks.
Yay! We might get more treasure.
Can we take a rest?
A short rest? You
It
want
would
to take
like
a short
some strength.
rest?
Yeah, I need some strength. Ring of spell turning.
Let us. We can rest here. Well, is it dry in here or is it still wet?
It's still
It'll be
wet.
wet.
Everywhere you've been, there's like been the full of water, and it's nice and warm.
We can walk and take a short rest, right? As long as we're just kind of. No, we have to sit still.
Like if you're traveling, you don't have to like stay completely still.
Yeah, but we're just. I mean,
But,
we're
like-
just kind of walking down hallways. Is that okay?
No, not really. That's like traveling still. It's like
Alright.
you're walking around.
Let's take a 10-minute rest as well as
You gotta think like this isn't like you're walking for hours to get to your next room. Like you'd get 10 minutes down the hallway and you'd be somewhere new and have another encounter. So you really don't.
That's fair.
I mean, doesn't take that long to short rest either.
Yeah. We'll rest here for 10 minutes. Take a short rest. Should I take us to break real quick?
Sure, you can.
Oh, hey, buddy. To the break.
Do you guys leave the room before you do that? Do you guys leave the room? Like, did you step out of the room heading out?
Yeah.
Or are you taking your rest in the room?
I think we should take a rest in the room.
Okay.
I will hold on to the key though.
Okay,
We're
perfect.
not locked in there.
That's so cool, buddy.
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets you. Not an area of effect.
Alright, on the break.
Break.
In addition, if you roll a 20,
All right, we are back. McKay is leading to bathe this child, but you guys are taking a short rest. So if you need to roll some hit dice, or anything like that, those who lost strength, it comes back after this. You feel a lot better. Like, wow, that child had nothing on me. Did you guys want to break any more spheres while you're in here?
I don't think so.
Alright. No more.
Hit dice. 3. Yeah, it's okay. Save it for later. I don't think it will. Okay. So, we're gonna leave the room.
Leave the room. Okay.
Yep.
As you leave the room, all the effects of the ring stop working.
What? Oh, because it said if you leave the room.
Thought it said leave the room without putting it on.
Seems to have been a hoax.
So now it takes part of your life?
No, nothing happens. It was just a ring. Though it did seem to give you the effects inside the room. As soon as you leave the room, it becomes.
If I step back into the room,
As you step back into the room, it doesn't say. It only says like once you leave the area, it has no abilities and it can't talk. It doesn't say about going back in. So it doesn't. Also, you would have after 10 minutes, you would have realized, or walked me out. It probably couldn't fulfill on its wish promise either. So you still have the abilities if you're in that room. Though. I'll let you have that. Like it's magic in that room.
I mean, we break the.
I was gonna say, I'm like, break rest.
Is it worth it though?
We do speed round, you could just tell us what we get.
There's risks to breaking them, and there's if you want to. Maybe there's no more monsters though.
How many were left? There's quite a few left though.
You guys had broken 4 of the 9, so there's 5 left.
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
Nah.
No, yeah.
Perfect. You guys continue going forward.
Now you can prank people with it.
Say what?
This is a magic ring. It talked once. If you are truly faithful, it will talk again.
That's more of Benny, but Benny would go ham with that.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head back.
I knew it was too good to be true. Like, why is he giving me this? Like, this is crazy.
Too good to be true. Yeah, probably because it is. All right. After a little while, you guys make it back to that T intersection that you guys went straight at. And you guys now the direction you're going is right for you, but it was left when you first approached. Yeah. Eventually, you find another door in front of you.
I'm gonna check the dowsing rods.
It seems to be pointing back, but there's no exits from the square room. So this is the only way that you can see that points forward.
Okay. I'm just gonna open the right door.
Okay. You'll open the door. As you open this door, you kind of see an odd sight. It's another simple room. It looks to be about 20 feet wide, 40 feet across. In the corner, you see what seems to be flesh golems. Do you know what flesh golems are?
I'm close again.
Is there anything else in the room?
No, we're good. Next one.
There's no more doors.
What? There's another door.
No, you said right one because you guys went to the right, but this seems to be the path forward. Like you went down the branch to the sphere room, came back, and then this one, there's just a door ahead of you. This is that door.
So there's another door in this room leading somewhere else.
So this room leads into this room, and then you saw a door on the opposite side of this chamber. There were some flesh golems in the corner. You think you saw what looked to be like numbers, like they were wearing shirts with numbers on them.
Oh, they were in shirts. Okay.
Yeah, they look like Frankenstein's, basically.
The ones from Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. 5 flesh golems clustered against the north wall. There are 5 flesh golems clustered against the north wall. Each has a number on its chest. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Number 5 says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage. If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you. You have 60 seconds."
What were the
Set
numbers?
timer for 60 seconds.
What were the numbers?
5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Which one's out of place?
5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 9.
As you say that, dang, you guys are so fast.
Because 9 is the only prime. Not
It's
prime.
not a
num-
prime. Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct answer is 9. Because it's not prime number. The golems 5, 7, 11, and 13 stay where they are, and 9 will approach you, Alaya, and kind of bow reverently. You guys are now the fine proprietors of 9, the flesh golem.
Cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay.
He's your buddy.
Does he just follow me around?
That's 60 seconds, by the way. Yeah, he just follow you around now. You can look up the stat block for a flesh golem. He's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, you alive? He's your servant now.
Let me.
Do I get to keep him, or is it just like for this dungeon?
No, he's yours. And as long as he makes it through this, like he's your buddy. They look pretty gross. I don't imagine him looking this gross, but
Okay.
yeah, kind of Frankenstein-esque looking.
Making Spanish.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. As you open the door leading out of this room, you see stairs going up, and you don't have to sit in any water anymore. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. The short flight of stairs lead up to a dry corridor. Just around the corner is a turnstile. So one of those things that you have to walk through and it spins you around that you can go through.
A revolving door.
Yeah, like a revolving door.
Okay. I guess we go through it.
All right.
Nothing to it but to do it.
Unless we lose an arm.
Yep.
Or leg.
Yep. You get into it. Yeah, it's like one of those things. It's not necessarily it looks like it blocks your way coming back out. Like it'll let you through, but it's kind of something like that. It'll let you through, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be able to let you back the other way.
So we're gonna commit?
I think so.
Yeah, so it's like only like a half one. And so if you try to go backwards, it stops. Like you can't pull it, you can only push it.
Right.
They've got a flesh golem, buddy. Alaya did.
Just our friend?
Yeah, 9 the flesh golem.
Okay.
In the same room or different room? We
Different room.
Different room.
Yeah.
All right.
David solved the puzzle.
Yeah, with like 7 seconds. With only 9 seconds, he solved the puzzle.
Got him.
No. This is more like a flesh golem.
I mean, she's kind of like a flag.
Did you hear that, David?
Nope.
That's okay. But Kay just had nothing nice to say. That's it.
What did he have to say about 9?
It was about a lion.
No, I said it was like your brother.
Because a lion knows what it's like. It's kind of like a flesh golem.
Oh my gosh.
That's so rude.
That's McKay, not Red.
Red was thinking it, but he didn't say it. He hasn't attacked.
I'm going Red. No Shizel.
Goodbye.
All right.
I'm
As you go through the turnstile and you continue down the corridor,
Going
the dials.
to the runs.
Eventually they're kind of. It seems like you're close because as you move, they kind of do change directions. So you're in the area. Like you remember when you went into the sphere room, they were pointing this way, and then you went back and around, and you've seen them like point kind of this way now. So like you're pretty close.
My ring lost all ability outside the room. When I go back into the room, I have all the abilities.
Besides the wish. The wish was
So does it still take your life force outside the room?
No.
Only in the room it takes your life force.
after 1 year.
So.
You want to stay? You can.
Wait, can you make your wish inside the room?
No, the wish was fake. The ring seemed to be a hoax. There's whoever put it in there seems like it was trying to dupe party members to fighting over the powerful item.
We're trying to fight who's gonna get it. No, you take it. No, I don't want it. You take it.
Yeah, you guys were like the exact opposite of the problem of, I think, average D&D players. Like, literally, the source book was like, this is just a hoax to see if the party members will be loyal or if they will attack each other over something like this.
We're gonna let the
Tell
familiar
'em,
take it.
read this, and then decide, see what the players do accordingly, basically. All right,
Yeah,
you guys.
we have too much to live for, honestly. So much baked into our backstories.
We can't let these guys die. All right. Give me 1 second.
That's so funny that that's what it was, trying to get us to turn on each other.
It is funny.
Speaking of which, I have a story about that. Oh. Oh. So, you go through the
Turnstile. It seems like the corridor keeps going down and it turns to the right a little bit.
Okay.
So we're still deep in my mind, right?
Technically.
This is no longer your mind.
Is land vertical or just horizontal?
It depends on the type of deed you buy.
That's true.
If it's a mine, I would imagine if you're buying a mine, you're buying the land above and underneath.
Is it the land underneath or is it just the rights to the minerals underneath?
Ooh.
Roll a d20 for me. To see if you roll high enough if it included.
I mean, I did scour the.
I'm
thing
pretty sure,
for a
just so you
long
guys know,
time.
I think most, like, if you purchase land in real life, don't quote me on this, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's not like you own the ground just completely to the center of the earth right underneath you. You know, you only own, like...
It does depend on the deed.
It does.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you're like
especially-
buying a house, then no.
especially if you think about like D&D world, right? There could be people who own portions of a mountain, right? But if dwarves tunnel into the mountain and live in the mountain, right? They own that portion.
Do they though? Because then that starts a war.
This is what wars are fought
That is
over.
definitely what wars are fought over. Will be like,
Again, it's
I own the mountain.
right?
No, we own the mountain. We own the inside. Tour. You know.
But you think they learn to specify in deeds, right?
Depends on how civilized they are.
I'm gonna assume it's the whole mine.
Right.
The
But it's
whole.
not part of the mine anymore.
Who's to say there was a shaft that led down into
Right.
this?
But the ship was not in a human carved out portion, right? It was in a portion of a lava flow. So it was already there before.
So
the mine.
if I start renovating that section, then does it become?
Well,
Oh well. We're getting sidetracked.
depends on if the wizard decides, to kill us or not, right? Whether we
So
die
if we
here,
kill the wizard, then I get the land.
well then, who else is it gonna be owned by, right?
Correct.
All right. You guys come around the corner and you find another door ahead of you. You open it.
Yes.
The door opens onto a stone platform in a large natural cave. Opposite the entrance, in the distance, is another stone platform. Between them, a series of wooden discs suspended from the ceiling by massive steel chains. The
Sorry.
cave,
Well, what are hung by massive steel chains?
wooden discs.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The cave floor seems to be covered by a pool of boiling mud. Here's a nice little picture. See, here's Mac, and I'm pretty sure that's Opal, and I'm pretty sure that is Red. Just like that.
Laura's gonna love this.
We'll call it the adventure course. You know.
He like that. That's actually pretty good. I need Alaya to do a perception check. You probably are the only one with a high enough passive perception.
A natural 20.
That will work. You would notice the sounds of footsteps behind you.
Somebody's coming.
Do we hide or go faster?
Max pulling out his great sword. And he's facing this person.
You see behind you what looks to be a lone figure standing at the end of the hall.
Can I stab him? Do I get to stab him?
I think
You-
so.
I was
Do I get to see
You
what?
probably can.
Wait.
Let's wait for him.
Stop.
As the figure approaches, you see 5 others fan out behind him.
Kill him.
They're all dressed in prismatic, scaly colors. Each one of them wearing a mask.
Have they seen us? Do we have enough time to hide?
They seem to have seen you. And the one at the front says, "You've strayed far from the path, but just close enough to his. Bahamut sees you now, and he is hungry."
The what?
I'm stabbing.
Bahamut?
All right, and that's where we're going to end here.
They haven't made it into the room, right? They're just in the tunnel.
They're just in the tunnel.
And there's a door that we can close?
There is a door that you can close. It seems that they've tracked you through. You guys took a little bit of a short rest and took a while through getting through the mine. You guys made it in. So
Out the door, cast immovable object.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can I do that real quick?
next time.
All right.
That's where we're going to leave it.
Don't forget
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
dungeon.
Dungeon!
Dungeon!